and I think the faculty need to be upgraded, and if you get around 6 to 8 months for the upgradation of the faculty to accept the new curriculum, and also to implement this, as on date, there are no notified MSR infrastructure regulations, neither there is a notified curriculum of the syllabus, which are yet to be notified. So under these circumstances, it is fair to implement these regulations from this current year of 2022-23. We need to be re-looked into this, sir. This is my first question. Second, sir, about
as I already told this is very clear. Regulations are being notified, and any regulation, when it is being gazetted, it becomes effective. So technically also, it is now not possible for us also to get it implemented in the next coming academic session, what you are talking about, 23 and 24, I guess. And as far as consultative process with the university and examining body is concerned, we have sent our regulation to all the stakeholders, to all the university, to registrar, to VC, to every corporate body, or whether any relevant body which is concerned with our education system. It has been very well circulated. We have received many comments also. We have meeting with the university representative also, and that everything is now clear. And as far as its effectiveness is concerned, certainly it is going to be effective from this coming session. And about the training also, if you see the regulation, if you see the curriculum also, there is not much sea change in the content of curriculum. What we have been studying in the earlier PHMS, more or less same things are there. We have make it more elaborated, we have augmented a bit, and the thing which is changed in this teaching process, how it will be taught, and the assessment method. These are the things which have been changed, which are the technical things. And I talked about that thing in my yesterday lecture also, that we were presuming that to prepare CBDC we may require at least 1 year of time. But to my surprise, and the teachers were like you only, as you are standing over here, and many of experts are in fact sitting in this committee room also, who has worked with us in preparing the CBDC curriculum. And to my surprise, even I was really not expecting this to get it regulated or get it effective, CBDC especially from this coming session only. But I was really surprised that those guys, just 13, 14 guys, prepared the entire CBDC curriculum for first year in just 1 month of time. So if one teacher can do, then do you think other teachers cannot take up this activity? Or all young teachers who are the brilliant scholars from the various places, and especially first year teachers are all young bloods. So I don't see any technical difficulty in understanding CBDC and getting it implemented in this coming session only. I don't see any problem about it.
Is it advisable without MSR infrastructure being in a place to implement the regulations?
See, MSR is already in public domain. Everybody is well aware about this, and I am telling you this will be notified before 15 February. So you will be having that.
Sir, mentioning, Nair sir also mentioned about OPD and IPD strength, and even 200 is also being pushed, or Sarji data is given, and Kurana sir also was speaking about it. Sir, many colleges which are situated either in a suburb places, towns, taluka places, some places in metro, some in district places. To have in a suburban areas, towns, to have about 200 OPD and 200 OPD to be analyzed, repertorial analysis, case taking in a day. Sir, whether it is really realistic, 200 OPD, whether it is really realistic to have such OPDs and how to manage it, and I don't think taluka places, suburban places will have. In district places like me, Belgaum, we have 3 medical colleges, 4 Ayurvedic colleges, 5 homeopathic colleges, and corporation dispensary, district hospital. In such scenario, from where shall we get? You may give and said actually that there are many colleges which are having thousands of OPDs. You can number them on the fingers, sir. Maybe 5-6 colleges may have a good OPDs, but making such regulations will again force the institutions to make a budget.
How many student intake capacity you have in your college?
100, sir.
100. How many will go to internship?
Maybe 70% of them.
Maybe 80.
70-80%.
80%. How many patients do you expect them to take on today itself in the OPD?
Sir, taking case by a group of interns is okay.
Why group? This is an individualized training.
No, individual.
Everybody should be skilled enough to take a case.
Okay,
if he
sir.
doesn't have one case itself in a day in the OPD, how he will learn?
If my OPD doesn't receive 200 patients, where shall the geographical area does not produce so many patients?
So it is the fault of the state government of NOC to give NOC to college in a small population area.
There are no.
They cannot cater to that. There are certain colleges, I know in one district there are 12 colleges. But there are colleges in the periphery which I see having more than 400 OPD. They are in the village area. Because of their outreach activities, they have attracted many patients into their OPD. Because they are serving their public. And I feel surprised when I ask them some of the data which I see. The colleges in existence since last 30 years, 25 years, they could not attract 200 patients a day till today. So they could not make a faith towards homeopathy among the general population around them. They are there for more than 25 years. And still we are grappling with the situation that I cannot have 200 patients a day. I can understand this situation from a new college who is coming up. But for a college which is 25 years, 15 years, 40 years, they are asking us that I cannot meet these 200 patients a day. This is very surprising. And we are expecting in the MSR, we are expecting to have at least 4 OPDs. This is what is the requirement.
Sir,
Not a 50 patients in a per OPD.
sir,
That is also surprising. So please, whenever we give permission to any college, we expect this college should have been functioning since last 1 year. That is what our expectation is. That is the requirement. Only a functional hospital will be given a permission to run a college. If it is not functional, we are denying it. Because we do not want this hospital not to be able to provide patients to our students later on. So that is what our requirement is.
sir, it is a humble request.
We request you. We are not here to close the colleges. We are here to improve the colleges. Don't downgrade yourself. Don't make that we cannot treat patients. We do not have sufficient number of patients. Otherwise, it should have happened otherwise. You should have told us, sir, 200 is less. We are achieving 500. Why you are asking 200? That situation should have come up right now. In the research institute, which has more than 30 years, our Kottayam Institute in research, many other research institute, how many doctors are there? Only 5 or 10 doctors. Out of them, 4 doctors are running the OPD. And they have 700, 800 patients a day. How if they can manage it, why we can't manage it? It can be done. The only thing, please focus on delivering to the patient that you analyze your information. How much clinical successes we are gaining out of the OPD. Because patient publicity go mouth to mouth in case of patients. They will never be attracted because of your infrastructure or any other thing. If you are able to treat one successful patient, he will bring 4 more. So that clinical successes has to be achieved on today so that OPD increases.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Please do that. I request you. We are not going to down this particular part, but you can make various kind of efforts to increase the OPD, and that is not difficult. It can be achieved.
My next question is, sir, again, it's not, I think it's a repeat about NEET eligibility and admission status, sir. Sir, I request your esteemed authorities, because most of the principals from different parts of the country are representing various states. We can take a feedback, the percentage of admission after a few rounds of counseling and whether the counseling is started in the respective states. And we are at the end of January, sir. We are almost at the last week of the January, and 25 to 30% of admission status after counseling is the status of admission in various states. Under these circumstances, in the quest of standardizing, upgrading the system, whether indirectly we are going to kill the colleges. college will have a natural death if the admission status is not improved. So we may have to take in a stepwise pattern. In fact, NEET, we are not definitely against NEET. You can have a different ways of counseling, right? Starting from top to zero score. How it is done for engineering courses. You start counseling from the top to zero. Don't fix up the 50th percentile. If you fix up 50th percentile, and sir, you also spoke about reduction in the percentile. Last time, and last time also, it was reduced when there were no pool of students available in the admission. Almost at the close, last date of the admission.
I have already responded to that in the very first part.
No.
This is repetition because I have already responded to that about this NEET percentile score.
Sir, that's what, sir. If it is reduced at the last date, what is the use of it, sir?
This time it's unlikely that it will be reduced. Take back this message. That this time it is unlikely that we are reducing. But the major factor I have told that this year we are going to start counseling along with MBBS at the same time, so that you have a pool of patients with you, students with you.
And sir,
That was a major factor which we have analyzed since last.
Sir, regarding inspection, it should be a pre-intimated inspection, sir, rather than like vigilant type of inspections. Let it be in a style of NAC, Quality Council of India conducts, and let the inspection.
You are listening to this part since 2 days. We have an intention not to inspect the colleges, rate the colleges, and assess on their own. And we want colleges to self-regulate.
Yes, sir. Let this.
But if you give us a forced data, then we are going to come and inspect you. Don't give us forced data.
And my last two problems, sir. Permission procedure of all the colleges shall be completed at least either 1 month of conduct of NEET exam or before NEET result. Such setup will give better clarity for students to select a course and college.
Can you please repeat it?
Sir, permission procedure of all the colleges shall be completed at least either 1 month of conduct of NEET exam or before NEET result. Such setup will definitely give better clarity for students to select course and college.
Reply to this.
Yes?
I have already replied to this. Please take your seat. There are many more questions with us.
It is a question from Dr Soumalya Golder, I think from West Bengal, Burdwan. In many states, the practice allopathy. It is related to cross-pathy practice, isn't it? From Burdwan, West Bengal. Already it is in the regulation and code of ethics that no one will be able to practice cross-pathy. One section is there where the state government wants some practitioner for a particular training for the purpose of state government, some emergencies, some exigencies, some epidemics, then state government can use
what
after
about
training
RBSK and RCH?
to the registered practitioner. Otherwise, no cross-pathy is allowed, and NCH will not look in directly to this complaint. It is a state council who give the registration and who is primarily concerned about the cross-pathy practice. The grievances shall be produced against the state councils, and later to that, as a first appeal, we can receive the complaint. BERH has a mandate to see this complaint if the state council is not controlling.
Another question has come. Sir, is it mandatory to maintain handwritten OPD register if college hospitals are maintaining computerized data? So this has been question has been raised by one doctor. So I want to tell that nowhere it is written that manual data are not required and only computerized data is required. See, all the colleges and medical records room particularly are the resourceful area of learning. There all OPD records should be there and OPD case record should be there, and hospital information system can be developed for easy documentation and easy follow-up can be done through computerized data. Whereas for learning, for future follow-up and for certification and for each and every activity, there should be manual data also of the patients. Hospital management information system, I told that we